people you could blame for that over-the-top video of a United Airlines passenger being violently dragged off a plane to Louisville. You could blame United. You could blame the police for using excessive force. You could even blame the passenger if you wanted to, though, of course, that would be wrong. And then you have Star Trek actor John Cho, who tweeted this: "It's hard not to see a connection between the environment President Trump has created and what happened on that flight." Not that hard, actually. Meanwhile, on social media, the story is blowing up with a bunch of memes, including this one with the Southwest logo, with the slogan, "We beat the competition, not you." And in this one, you see the United logo. The slogan is, "Let us reaccommodate you." Just the best. So Orwellian. Time for our panel. Madison Gasiotto is a columnist at the Washington Times. Carrie Lucas is managing director of the Independent Women's Forum, and they join us tonight. So Carrie, first to you. Those are fantastic. Trump has created an environment that made this possible. What does that mean exactly?
You know, who knows? It means that right now, I think anything that goes wrong, a lot of people want to blame on the president. And I think that a lot of us can say, you know, this is ridiculous. But it really is just a distraction and a show how much people kind of can't get over, can't get politics off their mind.
So I think, Madison, what he's saying is that President Trump has created a climate of reaccommodation.
You know, it's impossible to see this connection he's trying to make. Only in Hollywood could we come up with this much of illogical thought, right?
Yeah.
So, I mean, according to this, if we go by this thought process, it's Obama's fault McDonald's got my order wrong last week. The only people to blame for this video are United, who can't seem to keep themselves out of the news. They've literally become the Michael Vick of airlines.
I just want to know who in the HR department wrote that statement. And why not just say, you know, we beat the guy up, he didn't mean to, he got bloody, he's unconscious, we'll promise not to do that again. Instead, it's, you know, we're sorry to reaccommodate you.
Trouble seems to follow United wherever they fly.
Well, if you thought that was absurd, listen to this. At Duquesne University, some students are protesting plans to open a Chick-fil-A restaurant on campus. Not because it's not delicious, of course it is, but because the company once donated to an organization that opposed gay marriage. The head of the school's Gay-Straight Alliance said it would make students feel, quote, their safe place is in danger. Carrie, what about this fast food outlet could make people feel unsafe?
You know, this is such a a sad kind of statement. It's kind of, it's funny. We can kind of laugh it off and say, oh, it's another example of millennials just being ridiculous snowflakes and wanting to be coddled. But really, I think this is sad. We should be disturbed by this. And there's a lot of people out there, I hope in the the gay and lesbian community who would say, come on, we're not this pathetic. We don't need we're not upset by a takeout chicken restaurant.
Well, yeah, but it's a form of passive aggression. It's a judo move. What they're doing is conflating words with action, claiming that your different opinion is in fact violence inflicted on me, and then shutting you down.
Yeah, I think the unfortunate part about this, Tucker, is that liberals claim to be the biggest proponents of diversity, but they continue to expose themselves as hypocrites by opposing diversity of thought and opinion. This owner of Chick-fil-A, or the CEO of Chick-fil-A, has the right to voice their opinion, just like these students have the right to voice their opinion. They don't have to eat there,
right.
But there's no reason why the restaurant can't be put on that campus.
Yeah, and diversity of fast food, too. It shouldn't all be Hardee's and Roy Rogers. I think we can agree.
Right.
Thank you both.